Ciao ragazzi, my name is Anthony. Welcome back on Inter Worldwide. It is an absolute pleasure to be here and preview the next part of this. Yeah, it's going to be a big one, man. This big blockbuster double header that's coming our way, and it's going to be huge, bro. When was the last time you saw something like this? It doesn't happen very often. What do I mean? I mean, we're playing the same team in Serie A twice in 4 days. Twice in 4 days. Now, I know you might be thinking, nah, this has happened before. And it's happened in football many times before. It usually happens when there's a layover. My OCD would have kicked in then if I kept looking at that. You can have this situation occur when you play a team back-to-back in a cup competition and in a domestic league. But to play them back-to-back in the league in the space of 4 days, Mitsika, it's not very common, is it? It's not very common at all. So let's just very quickly get this match preview for Fiorentina out of the way. Now, I put up a poll earlier, and the majority of votes were more in favor of this. And let's just get it done nice and quick. I was going to record a video and put it up, but I figured can't be bothered editing afterwards. Let's just go straight for the live stream. The most important thing at the moment is to understand the rules and regulations behind a game that is restarting from a point that it finished before. And I'll get it up on the screen now, straight from the Inter site. Here we go. So continuation of Fiorentina versus Inter to be played on Thursday, the 6th of February, the procedure. And I read through this through our Serie A recap yesterday, but there's no reason why we can't just go through it again right now. Lega Serie A have announced the dates and time for the league fixtures for February. Inter will partake in the continuation of their match against Fiorentina on the 1st of December, interrupted at 0-0 in the 16th minute of the first half due to a medical emergency. The match will be played on the 6th of February at 8:45 p.m. Central Eastern Time at the Stadio Artemio Franchi in Firenze, and will restart from the 16th minute. Rules for the resumption of the match. And this is where it obviously gets pretty important. Ciao, Pasquale. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Thanks for coming by the channel. Are you new by any chance? Let me know if you are new. I feel like it's the first time I've seen that last name. The match will restart exactly from the situation of play at the moment of the interruption, as recorded in the referee's report. The match will thus restart from the 16th minute with a throw-in for Fiorentina at 0-0. All players who are already registered with the two clubs at the time of the interruption may be fielded, regardless of whether they were included in the official match sheet on the day of the interruption, with the following conditions. Nicola Zalewski. Now I've got it right. And my boy who's watching this back will know I finally got it right. Zalewski, I will get it right. Zalewski cannot play for Inter at the Franchi in the same way Fiorentina cannot use the new arrivals of Mari Valentini. Why hasn't it said Zaniolo? Zaniolo probably signed after this article came out. I have another site to open up. It's an Inter website. We'll look at that in a second. That gives us a more specific look as to who exactly is available. I personally didn't even realize that Fiorentina were conducting business the way that they were conducting business. It was a bit weird, eh? I'll show you what I mean. Brother, have a look at some of these ins. No, I'll go to it in a sec. Let's get through the rules first. Thank you to the 7 people that are here right now. Like the video, subscribe if you're new. Let me know who comes in. Yeah, that should be fine. All right, the match will restart, blah, blah, blah. All players who are already, blah, blah, blah. We already read that. Players who have been substituted in the first match cannot be fielded again. That's fine. Players who were sent off, no players have been sent off. Okay, see, Inter, the website is actually updated. You can see that they've changed the font. They've made it bold and italic. They've actually changed, they've actually given some updates from when we saw this yesterday, which is actually pretty cool of them. This part says there were no players suspended in the game. Moreover, Denzel Dumfries, who played against Milan on a booking and picked up a yellow, will be able to play in Fiorentina versus Inter on Thursday. His suspension will be served for Inter versus Fiorentina on Monday, the 10th of February. The same is valid for Pietro Comuzzo, the Fiorentina defender. He will be available for Fiorentina versus Inter. His suspension will be served in the Matchday 24 fixture at the Miazza. The update here, no cards have been shown at the time. Players currently on a booking, Bastoni for Inter, Gosens and Mandragora for Fiorentina, would miss Inter versus Fiorentina on Monday if they get booked again. If Bastoni gets a yellow, he misses the return game. That would suck donkey balls. We don't want that at all. We don't want that at all. During the resume match, both teams can only make the substitutions that were available. Neither side had made a substitution. Therefore, they have 5 substitutes available. I will show you this different website. But before I do that, check this out. Check this out, mates. Mate. Look at these ins. I knew they signed and do. Zaniolo, Fagioli, very late. Pablo Mauri for a little bit of defensive depth. Mate. Well done. Well done to them. I like these signings. They had a decent market. At the same time, I know that they also lost a few players, though. If I can get that up for a second. I did realize, though, that they have got a few players that were sold. I didn't realize how many that they had that were sold. Biraghi has also gone to Torino. And hold on, let me get it up on the screen for you guys because it'll just look better for you guys if I can get it up. Kwame as well was one of them. I didn't realize he was getting sold either. So they do actually have a few players that are down considering the last time we played them. Like, get a load of this list of players that aren't there. Hopefully y'all can see that. What's going on, Mr. Jesus? Good to see you in the chat, my friend. Icone. Giacomo Sotil, Kwame, Valentini, Biraghi. It's a fair few of their players. Lots of business for Palladino. So he's got a slightly How you going, Mike? Good to see you, my brother, my channel member. Thanks for coming through. It's a very short one today. It was meant to just be a 10-minute video uploaded. So I'll be in and out in the next 5 minutes, 6 minutes, man. More importantly, I did want to show you this website. Good website as well. Make sure you guys check out Passione Inter if you don't already. Very, very good looking graphic here for their is that a hyperlink? No, it's just an awesome little trigger there. That's awesome. Nice little graphic here. De Gea, Dodo. Just going to zoom in a little bit. More so for me, like even my eyes are struggling with that. De Gea, Dodo, Pongracic, Ranieri, Gosens, Adli, Mandragora, Kolpani, Goodmanson, Beltran, Ken. That's such a decent team on paper, eh? Like, actually read that team loud to yourself right now and close your eyes. I'll read it for you. Smooth sounds. De Gea, Dodo, Pongracic, Ranieri, Gosens, Adli, Mandragora, Kolpani, Goodmanson, Beltran, Ken. That's a decent side, bro. That's a decent side. That's a decent side. And they're going to make the 75 minutes tough as shit. Tough as all hell. Tough as all hell for us, man. We will go out there with Zoma, Bisek, De Vrij, Bastoni, Dumfries, Barella, Chananolu, Mkhitaryan, Di Marco, Martinez, Thuram. This should be enough for 75 minutes. I think the 75 minutes favors us. I think the players that Fiorentina have lost, like Kouami and Biragi, sort of favors us a little bit. I think if we can get these 3 points, lads, in this fixture in Firenze, I swear to God, Wahid Allah, we will wipe our culo with them at San Siro. It will be 6 points out of 6 in the space of 165-ish minutes of football. It will be 6 minutes in 165 minutes of football. We F this up and come out of Firenze with 1 point. Not only do we throw another bone to Antonio Conte and Napoli, but we run the risk of bottling it confidence-wise at the San Siro. We need to win in Firenze because we will definitely win at San Siro if we win in Firenze. We can break their spirit. They will not look forward to traveling to Milano. We know that we have to have a fresh head with an opposition. We will beat them at San Siro if we win this game. I'm sure of it. This is a package deal. This is a 2-for-1, a 50% off, buy one, get one free sort of shit. And you don't get this very often. We need to take this. Fiorentina are a tough side, but this is a very good way to get the 6 points against Fiorentina. If we come out of this for 6 points, fans will be looking at it going, oh man, that's convenient as hell. You didn't have to separate these two fixtures. But at the same time, this is still annoying, the fact that this fixture is going ahead, but I'm not going to complain. Every team has got their cruxes this season. We're not playing catch-up European fixtures in a round of 32 like some clubs are. The most important part about this website is the fact that it also updates with the players that are available on the bench and unavailable. Terracciano, Martinelli, Comuzzo, Moreno. Comuzzo, who's getting this bullshit price tag of put like 50 mil on him at the moment. Moreno, Parisi, Richardson, Rubino, Caprini, Cataldi, Sotil, Harder. Sotil will no longer be available. This has not updated itself from yesterday night. I thought it would have. Martinez, Caligaris, Acerbi, Pavard. Acerbi available for this game? I wouldn't put that through. I wouldn't guarantee him on the team sheet at all. Augusto, Damian, Aslani, Fratesi, Zielinski, Taremi, Arnautovic. Good looking bench. Unavailable, Di Gennaro, Zalewski, and Correa in doubt. Pablo Mauri, Zaniolo, Folorancio, and Ndua are unavailable and struggling as well. And who could be taken out would be Nessuno or Gosens, Comuzzo, and Mandragora. I'm pretty confident, but I shouldn't be because confidence kills me majority of the time. I shouldn't be confident. I don't want to be confident. Confidence has never gotten me anywhere. Early goal would finish the game. It actually would. So I think we should really aim to kill this one off early. I'd love for it to be a routine win. I really would. But the month of February is going to be very, very different for us and many clubs with the rest scheduled fixtures. Serie A treats fixtures that are interrupted as different cases. There's never a blanket rule for everything. So saying that the continuation of the game can be played by players who've already registered with two clubs at the time You know, they'll modify rules every chance they get. But as an overall general rule in this match, new signings are not available to play a fixture where they already played a match day for another club. And I think that's very fair. I think that's a very common sense based one. So that penalizes the managers in terms of their selection because, you know, Biraghi, Ikone, Kayode, Kuami, Quarta, Sotil, they've all left Fiorentina this market. And the same limitations will apply to us with Zalewski, but that's just one player. One player for us, too many players for them. I think I've done about 15 minutes, 16 minutes maybe of this match preview. If that's the case, I will check out because I don't have a lot of time today. I'm just happy that I was able to get the content out there. I've been enjoying it very often. The channel has grown very well in the last month. So any content is good content and I'm happy to provide it. Let's keep going. Let's get these points and let's just keep our season going, man, because it was too early to cough up the title race last week, even though it wouldn't have technically coughed it up. You guys know what I mean. Napoli have a who did Napoli play? See, they're going to beat Udinese. Then they have to go to Lazio, and that's our best chance. They're Lazio, Como, and us, and then Fiorentina. See, they've got some hard fixtures. The thing is, they just get a massive break in between those games. But you know what? It means that they might be dusty. You might need to dust the cobwebs off a little bit, whereas we're always going to be match fresh and focused. You know what I mean? Let's go. Let's absolutely go. Let us go all day, every damn day. All right, guys, my name is Anthony. This was Inter Worldwide, Forza Inter. My prediction for this game, I'm not even ready to give a prediction for this game. It's 75 minutes of what's going to be hardball, to be honest, absolute hardball. So I'll do a no thanks as of tomorrow. Keep a lookout on this channel for more content. Keep a lookout on Uncle Sharma's channel for even better content. All right, I'm out of here.